Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can't hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Welcome, welcome, welcome to Giving Thanks Bingo, because we are giving thanks for all of you who have supported us and who have enjoyed getting to know Louis and I. We made so many new friends, and I feel like I have friends for the rest of my life because of this. And anyway, isn't he cute? He's being such a good boy. Anyway, and I am so excited about this because I got out my original bingo outfit. And, we started this whole crazy trip together, all of us, on Thursday, March 26th, 2020. Thursday, March 26th, 2020. Isn't that something? It's just hard to believe. And so I got the R out. I dug that thing out. That was like back in, behind my lawnmower, and I don't even mow the lawn. And because I don't really have a lawn, just sort of a gravel dirt area around the trailer, but I have a lawnmower anyway. And then I have this original bingo outfit. Look at this, isn't it great? Woo! It's got little red panties behind there. Hello. And anyway, I love this outfit. And so then I'm going to dust off the old outfit, get the R out. I got the balls all ready to go, and Ruth has been with us the whole time too. God bless her. She has been with us, making sure we play fair. But let me first of all bring on, and I have my notes right here. First of all, it's our 120th. Isn't that something that our last one would be our 120th on Thanks for Giving Bingo? And first of all, I want to welcome all my guests, and we have a whole bunch of guests tonight. So let's bring them on. We have Sherry from Newport, Rhode Island. Hi, Sherry, and Eric and Derek from New York, and Mark and Michael from San Diego. Love San Diego. And Dennis and Paul from Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and Lori and Barb from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Not far from here. You can probably hear me if you just open your window a crack. You can probably hear me. And they come and see my show, my holiday show, every year. And it's such a joy to see you in person. And I get to see Dennis and Paul in person too, because I perform in Rehoboth Beach. I see Sherry in person because she comes to P-Town, and Paul and Pat, who are in Connecticut, they come to P-Town too. So I get to see them every year. The Reverend, who, by the way, I love your blouse, Paul. That is beautiful. Look at that. Where did you get such a nice display?
Goodwill.
This is why I wanted new people, not old people, who know me, who know my soft spots. So anyway, but it's so great to see everybody, and we're going to chat with you all throughout the evening, and we have some of these people. Like, how many of you were on saw the very first one, the very first bingo? Raise your hands. Look at this: Lori and Barb, Paul and Pat, Dennis and Paul, Sherry, and Eric and Derek. So pretty much everyone but you, Mark.
Yeah, a little sad.
Lewis was there. Lewis, did you see Lewis jumped up for the answer? He's like, me too.
I was there in spirit.
But you were there in spirit. Well, you're in California, so you're probably high on drugs. You're probably there, and you just didn't know you were there. You know, a lot of my California friends, they don't know where they are half the time. They used to be, in San Diego. Woo! You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but let me bring Chris on, because Chris can sort of bring it together. Chris always, and let me tell you, the story of this is that the very first time we did this, Chris, I don't think you were even involved. Were you at the very first time?
Not for the first episode, no.
We did it on Zoom or some crazy thing like that. It was a disaster. It was hilarious, but it was a disaster. And the second one, same thing. And then my manager, Matt, who sadly is not feeling well tonight, he sounds terrible, doesn't he? Ooh, he came in to say hello to us, and he's got a little chest thing going on. So we hope he rests well. But he said, I'm volunteering for the Gay and Lesbian Center in Fort Lauderdale, or Wilton Manors, I guess Wilton Manors. And he said, and I know this guy who maybe can help us. And Chris did this beautiful job of, that's why this looks so beautiful and moves so smoothly. And then my friend Joe in Minneapolis, who I knew when he was just a waiter in a restaurant, and now he's this big high-tech guy. And he said, all of my stuff is canceled. I can help you. And he's the one that makes it look like a TV show. You know what I'm saying? So Chris is the one over here. He's the one that makes it run smoothly. And Joe's the one that makes it all look pretty. So that's why I have a soft focus on my frame, if you can't notice. And so I'm not even wearing makeup, but I still look great, So anyway, so Chris, so you came in, the second, the third, somewhere in there, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was the second or third episode. But I do have to say, and I know somebody said this before the show, but it's amazing that 120 episodes later, that still fits you, and it looks better on you today than it did on episode 1.
You are so right. Isn't it something? And it's form-fitted, too. I mean, it's like, it's not real generous, you can tell. It's like very, and it still fits me. You know why? Because I take care of myself, and I take my fiber every night, every morning, actually. Now, I used to take that night, but then I had to get up too many times in the night to go to the potty. So I started taking it in the morning. But then you got to be careful with your medicine, because I do take the Pamperin with codeine. So I don't want that to be flushed through with the fiber. So you have to be careful when you take it. Lewis is looking for his treats. He's look at him. He's like, "Where are those treats, Mom?" So there's me. All right, anyway. So
I think he wants to go back to the old days where he used to get hot dogs. Remember those days when he got the good treats? And
I do. And finally, we had to lay low on the hot dogs. we got bad road now. We went to we had those vets, how mean they are, those doctors. They just think they know it all. And she called him heavy right in front of him. Didn't wait. I know. Didn't put it as a note to me quietly that she slips to me, just, like right out loud. Said, "Well, he's kind of heavy." So anyway, so we're just going with the treats, but we do have treats for him right here. I got them in a little gum container, and they're dental treats.
That sounds like not a treat at all.
There you go, buddy. Ooh, yeah. He takes them on the floor and gets on. Anyway, so how are you?
I'm phenomenal. We're 120 episodes in.
You have to tell people. You have to catch people up on now. You own a gym. Since we started, you became a city councilor, right? A city.
I'm actually now. I've gone and become the vice mayor now. So somehow.
What?
We're done. Yeah.
Oh, I would like to think we might have had something to do with that.
Exactly. Well, you did, and as I've said,
all that Bingo Bonanza work.
That's right. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This got me through a difficult time, like many people during COVID.
Oh no. Okay.
Accompanying music.
Yvonne.
She's a little sad.
She's practicing. Not yet. I moved on Thursday. I moved 4 trailers down It's a little bit larger. I'm really liking it.
Double wide?
But the screen, the slider door was always over here. Now the slider door is over there. It's really confusing me. But anyway, she was just practicing there, because well, here's the story. Yvonne and Naomi have been with us since the very beginning.
That's right.
And unfortunately, Naomi is not with us right now. She's a little bit late. I'm not exactly sure why. I think she got sick on herself and she had to go change her outfit. Anyway, and so, but the nice thing about it is, so we don't have the harp right now, but Yvonne brought her trombone. And, she just has the one arm and then a hook on the other side. So just the fact that she can play the trombone. I mean, I wish you could see it. I wish I could turn the camera around just so you can look out and just see her like playing that trombone. But you heard her warm up, but you'll hear the whole thing in just a moment when we start. If we ever start playing, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
let's see how it goes. I mean, we might not.
I just wanted to say again, thank you to everyone who's been here for 120 episodes. And like everybody, or like many people during COVID, it was a really difficult time for me. It was a little dark at times. And this
terrible.
Bingo Bonanza is what got me through it, right? And so I do say that.
And it got us through. Yeah, it got you through, got me through.
Responsible for us being here today. So thank you, everybody. Genuinely appreciate it. We made so many friends. Like you said, I just ran into Barb just out in the street. Barb Klein, she's such a great supporter. Everyone's been great supporters. And we appreciate it. We're so thankful. So many of you have been here for, some of you, 120 episodes, but just a reminder in case you've forgotten, here's how to play, right? So if you're watching on Facebook, you're welcome to hang out there, but you can also go over to playbingobonanza.com where you can play live. We're going to play 3 games, 3 cards like we've done all the time. That's 9 chances to win. If I can still do math correctly, I'm not sure that I can. And it's, you got to play all 3 cards, all the games. There's only 1 winner per game. So you have to click fast. By now, you've had 120 games to practice clicking bingo quickly. So be sure to do that because we'd love to see you win. You'll win a prize from the Redbubble store, which is still available. If you want that beautiful shirt you saw in the Goodwill, you can also still get that today, as I just recently got it from the.
Not all Goodwills have my stuff.
I know, only the finest in the finest areas. Right. Yeah, so but you're guaranteed to find it on MissRichfield.com. So it's definitely worth checking out. Remember, you're going to win a gift certificate if you win today. You also, as you have done for so many episodes, if you want to send a little something along, it has gone a long way to make all of this possible. You can hopefully get Miss Richfield to buy some hot dogs again for Lewis by sending along a little something. You can Venmo at Richfield Tips, click on screen. Any way you do it, we appreciate it as we always have. Thank you so much. I hope I got everything.
I think you got everything. Yeah. And are you still running your gym these days?
I am. It's been a busy couple years.
Next time I'm down there, I'm down there the end of March 29th. I do.
Good. Is doing a show?
Sunshine Cathedral.
Oh, good.
So I'll come to your gym. I'm probably not going to work out because I'll probably have something nice on.
Yeah, of
but
course.
I'll come see you.
Well, I can't wait to see you. I'm going to come see the show.
So now we're going to start with bingo in any direction. I don't remember. Is that worse?
That's
I think,
right.
Bingo in any direction, which means you can go up or down, side to side, diagonal. You just need 5 in a row. And you can also use, the nice thing is you can also use the free space. Okay. So to get I'm just trying to flag down. So and so you can plan all 3 cards at the same time. I'm trying to get, there she goes. Listen. With the hook. She's really coming along. And the gong. All by herself. Yeah, because Naomi's coming in shortly, but she's not there right now. So we're going to start her out. Now this is bingo in any direction. Oh, look at how beautifully we framed the R between here. So it's bingo in any direction, which means that we're going to be calling all the numbers, all the letters. Okay, so here we go. So, and make sure you got your free space already marked, okay? All right, loose left. Now, if you have this number, this first number, this is the number that will make you lucky for the rest of the night, okay? And it is, are you ready? Here it comes for the last time. Our lucky number tonight is I-26. I-26. Isn't that something? Now you say, wee! if you got it, okay? And then look, I figured out how to connect my ball bag to my table. I know. I wish, and I've used this table for all 120 bingos, and I just figured out how to. Oh, look, John. Oh, Holly said John and Stacy and Mark and Rudy and Craig and Wendy. Oh, hi, Wendy and Noel. Hi, Noel and Lucy and David and Barb and we got a lot of Benjamin, a lot of lucky people. Barb, a different Barb. We got a lot of lucky people. Okay. 070, everybody. 070. So let me get some people on board here. Let's get Sherry and Derek and Eric and Paul and Pat. Now, these are all East Coast people who are generally difficult and very busy if you're on the East Coast. So generally speaking, these are not the type of people that would be bingo people ever, you know? So I'm curious because now I know, hang on a minute, 072. Now, Sherry, are you in your bedroom, Sherry?
I am. It's where I sit. I teach a class online for nursing. It's where I sit to do that.
Oh, for nursing. So that kind of works out to be in the bedroom if you talk about nursing. Do you ever lay on the bed when you're teaching?
No.
Think about it.
I'll try it sometime.
And 38. Well, promise me you'll at least try it once.
I'll try it
Just
once.
Okay, and then let me know. And then call me so I can tune in and see you laying on the bed. You know, and then you can wear one of those gowns that's open in the back.
Yeah.
I-20. And nobody's going to see that unless you turn around. I know. I-20. Yeah, those uncomfortable things. Oh, my goodness sakes. And then they make you sit on that cold bed, you know, on that cold table. Well, I go to a vet, actually. So it's, you know, it's a lot cheaper. And then Lewis and I just go together. You know what I mean? They just take us both at the same time. Here we go. B9. What do we say about B9?
It's better than malignant.
Better than malignant. Exactly. And so now Sherry's a nurse. Paul is a pastor. Wave, Paul. There he is. And then Pat, we don't know about. Are you a florist or a hair person or something super gay? What was it again?
I'm an interior designer.
Ah! I really forgot. Isn't that something? We've known each other for years, and you've told me about it over and over and over and over, and still didn't remember. Isn't that something? I know. And I'm listening every time, too. Every single time you talk about your career. 075. And then we've got the children in the corner there. Over there. The teenagers. Any of you kids have your driver's license? Look at the crap behind you. Who decorated that? What on earth happened?
I did.
Okay, so you got a bolt of garland from, if you say Michael's, you're forgiven. Is it from Michael's?
It's from Michael's.
Okay,
I went in. I was like, what's on sale?
Are you in the Michael's Club? Because if you're in the Michael's Club, you get coupons.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you are. Of course
$5
you're a
off
struggling artist. He's been, so he's kind of look at, hang on a minute. Oh, Ruth is like laying down on the job. There we go. So hang on a minute. Ruth, pull it together here. Ruth is like struggling. I know. It's like having a real Ruth here. I know. Who is sadly dead. I don't know if she passed away. 074. Recently, I think. So now Eric and Derek, you are now who's the actor?
Me, Derek.
You're the actor. And then the other one, what do you do, sweetie? The one in the God in heaven. Are you wearing anything? It looks like you're wearing a black bra. What are you wearing? I-17. Hang on. I-70. You have to answer faster. I-17. All right. So what happened? You're wearing a bra. Why are you wearing a bra? What's going on?
I didn't get the call back for Chicago the musical, so
clearly. So what do you do for work?
I'm a consultant. I've heard you respond to that before.
B15. No follow-up needed. B15. Yeah, I see you in a big fluffy robe watching The Price is Right. That's what I see. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, that's what I do. I don't know. I'm just and 45 and 45. What kind of a person? What are you doing? What is this consultant? What are you consulting about?
Well, given that you're so clearly interested, it's educational technology.
I'm a good actor. Like Derek, I'm a good actor. So it's education?
Educational technology. So if you're in a class during COVID, students are learning at home, I created the stuff they were consuming.
And 34.
I knew it.
34. Okay. Yeah, you kind of lost. Yeah, we can see when people start tuning off. You know, and it just
see it's the last
a little meter
back now.
So yeah, we don't have a big technology group here. I mean, the average age has kind of gone up a little bit over the years. So but I have to say, now, so all of you started with the very first bingo? That is amazing. And all of you come to P-Town in this group, right? Or Derek and Eric, you come to P-Town? Yeah, I thought so. We've seen each other in P-Town, right? Yeah. I-28. And next time, let me know do we ever have lunch? I don't know if we have lunch. We always have lunch or coffee with the people that come to town.
No,
since I moved to a bigger trailer, it's going to be coffee this next year. I know. It's not a double wide, but it's real nice. I mean, it has a back door. So, and 33. That's new for me, and I'm enjoying it immensely. Now, Sherry, now you have more than just the bedroom, though, right? Where are you? Are you in Rhode Island?
I'm in Rhode Island. Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is a small state.
A very small state.
Yes. But you have a living room and things, right?
I have a living room, another bedroom, and 2 bathrooms. Yeah.
Okay. And then do you hang your own art?
I did hang this art, and it's not straight. So
it looks a little high.
It is. Well, I'm tall. So
are you tall? I don't remember. You're not that tall, are you?
Well,
okay. Anyway. Yeah, it should be about a third of the way down. Your eyes should hit about that. Why don't you get up and go over and stand by one of those boats? Go ahead. Just don't worry. Just go ahead.
No, that's okay.
What are you wearing on the bottom? We're all wondering. What is she wearing on the bottom that she can't get up? I know.
No, I did to change lights earlier. So
you changed the lights earlier. Oh, I missed that. B5. B5. You know what we used to say about B5? In order to date Michael Jackson, you must B5. Exactly. Oh, you're gonna love this one. Look at this old baby. This means this is that we should just end it now. Oh, 69.
69. There you go. That's right.
Naomi's here. 69. Yeah, everybody's a winner. Dinner for 2. I got a million of them, and they're all good. So B12. Is that Sherry? Is that a vitamin B12?
Yes, B12 is a vitamin.
And what would we be taking B12 for?
Healthy red blood cells, hair and skin.
Hair and skin. I should be on that.
Yes.
Wow, really?
Yes.
All right. I-29. Nobody here tonight saying that. All right. I-29. Here we go. Probably nobody watching, to be quite honest. Now, I'm going to a new theater in P-Town this next year. I'm going to be at the Post Office Cafe.
Oh.
It's tiny, but I'm looking forward to it. Because they're going to sell the other hotel. They're going to sell the Pilgrim House.
Right.
And I can't take a chance on showing up and then having the place, sold, and they don't want me. 61. So I'm going to be at the post office, which I think is going to be fun and great with my brand. You're going to be sitting on church pews. Have you guys been to the post office? It's tiny. I love it. Yeah. It only seats like 110.
No.
Perfect.
Yeah, you get to talk to everyone.
Yeah, you get to talk to everybody. I mean, part of the reason my hair looks good. What is this? What is this?
B12.
B12.
Maybe it's not enough B12.
No, it's a lot of B12.
I don't know. It looks like it's not even again. All right. Anyway, I have to even it out before I put the hat on, because once I get the hat on, the hair's not going anywhere. B1. All right. What starts it all out And then I'm one ball shy, and I don't know what ball it is.
Really?
Isn't that too bad? I know. So now, does anyone? Oh wait. First of all, we have to talk with Derek. Now, have you been in a play? Because tell him some of the plays that you've been on. Some of the plays.
The last thing.
And 37. Yeah, you just gotta be a little quicker.
Gotta be past 37. Guys will be a consultant.
Which one? Yeah, right. So
I've
heard enough about that. Enough. So what about this theater thing? What's that about? I did
Little Shop again this past year.
What have you been in?
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah,
it had kind of big names in that.
Yeah. Well, Corbin Blue was in it. It changes. The cast changes all the time.
Oh, yeah. Because the guy that played that saying "I'm not getting married tonight" in Company, he was on a cruise ship I was on. What a nice guy, by the way. And he was in it, wasn't he?
Is it Darren? Darren Chris?
No, not her.
Jeremy. I'll think about it.
Not honestly. This is the problem with entertainers. It's just me. Okay, so there are other entertainers, Derek. Okay, so now hang on a minute. We got to find out who the winner is. Now, come on, Chris. He's gonna be coming up here shortly. He's in Florida, so
it takes a while to get here.
I know, right. They're going through a tough time down there. It's like busy. So wow, nobody saw that one coming, right? So right. All right, so who won the game?
Our first
there's
winner.
A cat. Hang on, there's a cat. Paul and Pat, you the cat. What happened? What, did you hear that?
He doesn't like the mic.
Oh God!
Like it exploded.
Holy right. It sounded like exactly. It sounded like you got a cleanup on your hand there, buddy. All right, who won?
So our winner from Chicago, Illinois is Michael McGraw. Congratulations, Michael.
Oh, Michael McGraw.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Only reason I'm grabbing my balls and playing for so many times is because of all you have been so generous over many years. I can't even believe it's been years. I mean, I thought it was crazy when we said weeks. Remember when we first did the shutdown? We all thought it was going to be a couple weeks, then it was going to be just till the summer, then it was going to be just till the fall, and then it kind of went on and on and on, much like some of my bingos. So anyway, but the only reason we can do all this is thanks to all of you. So Chris, I know that we have bingo boosters, I think, don't we? I think we have bingo boosters. Oh my word. Oh, look at this. Now, this isn't an exhaustive list by any stretch of the imagination, but look at all the names. And these are people who've been over the course of many weeks. And people have been very, very generous with us. And you can see many names up there. We're not going to read the names. We're just going to let you read the names because we'll be here forever. And this is just a taste of the people. This isn't everybody. But there's so many names, and they're alphabetical if you're looking for yourself. And so many people like Kieran and Chris, and so many of these people I see in P-Town. Donald, I see other places. Gene Bean is listed up there. My friend Judy, all these different people who, Kurt from Chicago, we just talked about Chicago, and Susan Sholkoff, I see when I'm on the road in Milton, Delaware. And so it's just all these wonderful people that have been so generous with us. Wendy and Jerry and Stella. I mean, just so many people. Some of whom we haven't seen for a little while, but
so many of them have become like our personal friends. Like, it's so great to see some names on here, people that I now get to see, in a semi-regular basis down here. So
yeah, you said Brian Keene is somebody who you see.
That's right, Brian Keene, and I see Barbara all the time, and I know Kevin and Carlos. There's a whole bunch of people, and hopefully you'll see a whole bunch more at the end of March when we're at your show again.
Yeah, March 29th, the very last. It must be Friday or Saturday. I can't remember what it is, but it's the very last one of March, obviously, and it's Sunshine Cathedral, which is a beautiful performance space. It's a MCC church, a Metropolitan Community Church. which is a gay and lesbian denomination. It's just a wonderful, wonderful place to perform. And they've taken this church and turned it into just this beautiful art center. It's one of our favorite places to perform. It really is. And and I also want to take one last time to look through my magic mirror as well. Look at me. I'm looking through my magic mirror. My magic mirror who is held together with cat clips. Yes. And you know why? Because Lewis, the cat, who's sitting right over there, kind of by the door, the slider door, and he sat on this, he's knocked it over. Anyway, and so I look through here, and I always love to look through here because I get to see you in a whole different way, because, otherwise I just see myself for the most part. But when I put up the magic mirror, I really get to see all of you, like my friend Larry and Wendy, Aunt Jerry, and Stella. And they came to see me in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Thanks so much, you guys. Really appreciate it. And Shelley Siegel, who comes to my holiday show. She's one of my Jews from the Twin Cities that I just adore. And Randy, you are a queen on so many levels. Thank you, Randy. Isn't that sweet? Todd Price he's my penis. He is, you're wondering, do I have a penis? Right there. Right there. Gonna miss you. And the Acme whistle. Yeah, that's the whistle I blow for 069. He plays the piano for me at my show in the Twin Cities in downtown, or not downtown Minneapolis, South Minneapolis. Hi, Toddy. So we'll see you soon, because after I'm with this cruise, I'm gonna be heading back to the Twin Cities and doing my holiday show at the Illusion Theater. But we're almost sold out if you're interested. 3 weekends in December. Hi, Tom. I know you. I know Tom really well. That's so good to see you, Tom. And Jerry, you've been with us so many, many, many times. He's from Rochester, New York, home of Mrs. Kasha Davis and her lovely husband, Steve. And Kieran, I see you in P-Town, and I'm so happy you've been with us for so long. Fester as well. So many times we've read your name. Mike, who never likes to be seen, but we do put his name up even though his photo isn't showing. It's okay. It's okay. We see you. And John Hollingshead, who I see in P-Town at least a couple times each summer. Benjamin, thank you so much. Oh, look, hi from Ludlow. I love that. And Bonnie and Beth, are you kidding me? They're my good friends, and their dog, look at that. They're from P-Town. Hi, girls. And I got your calendar up. And LaDonna Scott, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I love that. And then Joseph, thank you so much, from Albuquerque. We love to see you. And Greg from Boston. Hey, Greg. And Mark. Hello, Mark. Butter and gravy. Yeah, those are my two favorite condiments. And Barbara Kay, we know who you are. Thank you so much for 4 years. And thank you, Barbara, for being so generous. And Jay, look at Jay. Oh, so there are people that are a little bit younger watching this. Hey, Tony Singer, who is a good friend of mine. Hey, Tony, I know where you live, Tony. Brad, thank you so much for being here. Brad, we had on several times, and he was a lot of fun. We're going to miss you. Hopefully, I'll stay in touch with you. Hey, Eric from Toronto. Eric and Jade. We know Eric and Jade really well, too. Rusty. Hey, Rusty, I hope you're feeling better. Cancer-free. Cancer-free. We love that. That makes my night. I love to hear that. He was going through some struggles. Lucas Silva and from Brazil. Lucas, it is so great to see you. And in P-Town, Silva is a really common name for Portuguese settlers in the Provincetown area. And so good to see you. It's been great to have you be part of our group, Lucas. Thank you for joining us all the way from Brazil. And your encouragement. Oh, thank you, Leslie. We really appreciate that. Those kind words. That's why I love looking through the mirror. Brian Court, another friend, who's getting married to his partner, Rain. John, hi, John. And so many, John and Jim. Hi, Jim. And Claudia and Gary and Angela. Hi, Angela and Ryan. All these familiar names. Wendy. Thank you for joining us, Wendy. And Lucy and Tim and Stuart and Mark and David and Revo Mark and Tom again. And hey, Ralph and Sue Talberg. Oh my gosh, Eric, so many friends. Hi, Eric. And David H. Oh my gosh, and Noel. Hi, Noel. Good to see Trevor. We love you, Trev. And Brian. Hi, Brian. Larry from North Cherokee Fountain. Sarah, Kevin, and Chris, and Mark, and Paul, and Eric, and David, and Jay, and Joseph, and Rudy. Hey, Rudy. Good to see you, Rudy, and his mom. We love those two. They come see me in New York. Revo, and it's in the house. And there's Mike again. and Jamie and Mike. Oh my gosh, so many people. And Keith, hi Keith, from Paris, it looks like. And oh my gosh, all these people, they're flying through. Hey, Allison and Angela and Jamie. Oh, hey, Greg and Revo again, and Joel and Susan. I went to school with Timothy, Revo again, Heather, Maris, and Derek, we were just talking to you. Oh my gosh. Well, listen, I'm gonna hang on to this, okay? So, and that's and Steven, who I used to perform with at the Gay 90s in downtown Minneapolis. I always thought it was a lot of veterans, but it turns out just a lot of gay men in that place. But we had a good time. And he plays a character called Barbecue. Who's so much fun. Gonna see him in a little while during the holiday show. Anyway, the magic mirror, though, I'm gonna have this with me. So I might use it during my show in P-Town. I might just whip it out someday. So if you see me and I pull out the magic mirror, I might carry it around with me in P-Town. You never know, but I'm not going to give it up. I'm going to hang on to it, okay? You can have a magic mirror too, and you can look out, and it helps you see the world a whole different way. And most importantly, what do I say? Remember, don't do it alone. That's why the magic mirror is so great. You look through it and you see all sorts of people. And there's somebody out there, if you're lonely or you're not feeling well, that will help you out and talk to you, listen to you. Maybe just need somebody to listen to you. Maybe you just need somebody to go have coffee with. But there's somebody out there. Don't do it on your own. We're not made to be solving all our problems on our own. We're made to communicate with each other and help each other. So reach out if you're struggling a little bit. And that I always said that because during COVID, oh my word, that was a terrible time. And that was a reminder to everybody to not try to do it on your own. Because remember that was nuts. So anyway, it's so great to see everybody. And we're going to do one game that's a little more challenging. It's going to be the T for thankful bingo, for thanks for giving bingo. And you can see I'm only going to be calling I's, N's, and G's. Just I's, N's, and G's. And so I hope that you will also mark the free space. Don't forget about the free space. And then the last game's going to go really fast. So if it seems like, oh, this is never going to end, it will end. It will end. Trust me. So anyway, so Naomi is here. She's on the other side. She's waving her malt liquor. Anyway, I buy a couple bottles for him just to get him going, you know. And anyway, and she's going to surprise me. It's not the harp. I don't know what it is. So it's going to be the recorder. She and Yvonne. They knew it was the last time. They wanted to surprise me. They said, we're not even going to tell you what it is. Turns out they brought their recorders, and then they have one more thing planned for me that's a secret that they're not telling me too. It's so much fun, isn't it? So anyway, so let's start, and I'm only going to call I's, N's, and G's, but do mark the free space and let us know when you get the T for thankful, because we're thankful for you. And so now let's bring on the other people we didn't have the last time. So who didn't we have the last time? Now we didn't have Dennis and Paul.
Hey.
Oh, look at it's all couples. Oh, look at that. Hi. Oh, Lori and Barb from Minnesota. So these are all people that are not on the East Coast so much. Well, actually, Paul and Dennis, I guess, are on the East Coast too. But you're in slower, lower Delaware, if I'm not mistaken. So that doesn't really count. Who's barking?
All of them.
Whoops. Oh,
all of them.
Oh, that's right. Because Mark and Michael, you guys have dogs, right?
4 of them.
4 of them. Oh my gosh. When was that picture taken?
25 years ago.
Okay, I was wondering. I just wanted to make sure it was you. So, yeah, that looks great. And look at the dogs. They're all the wrinkly, cute. Like, what are those again? Shar-Peis?
Shar-Peis.
That's right, Shar-Peis. Oh, and look at that. We said dogs, and look who showed up. Yeah, he's a little confused. I say dog, and then you show up, and I love you. You know that. So here's the lucky number for this game, not for the whole evening, just for the game. G48. Remember, it's just I's and G48. Now this works so well now that I figured out how to connect my ball bag to the table. I wish I'd figured that out a few bingos ago. Anyway, as I was struggling with it, you probably didn't notice because I'm so smooth at this, this work. N32. So now you girls in Minnesota, it's supposed to be getting cold. Is it cold there yet? No, because I'm not. I'm like just hiding inside. I'm hiding inside. What's the weather like right now?
Yeah, it's
Eden
gray
Prairie.
and 32 degrees.
Oh, is it
Cold.
really? Ugh.
It's gonna be in the 20s by end of the week.
And it's supposed to be like January weather coming up, right?
Yeah, 26 degrees on Thanksgiving.
Oh, and I'll be actually on that cruise ship, so and a little bit south of Richfield. I-18.
We'll be thinking of you.
Yeah. Oh, and what do you girls? How long you been together, you two crazy cats, Lori and Barb?
We're not together. We're sisters.
Well, whatever you're calling it, we support. Oh, look at that! Look at the earrings you're wearing.
You gave this to me a year ago at your show.
Oh my gosh, I did. And I made that myself. And oh my gosh, it's a picture of me.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh, where I was when I took that picture? I was in Hawaii, actually. My friend Carl took that picture of me. Isn't that a beautiful? Have you ever been to Hawaii, girls?
No.
Yeah, I know. I was just being polite. I know. So you're from Eden Prairie. So B3.
Well, we used to live in Hopkins. I used to live in Hopkins.
Hopkins, I love Hopkins.
Yeah.
That's just west of the Twin Cities. They have a cute downtown. Yeah, it's one of the suburbs that didn't ruin their downtowns. So, hang on a minute. 061. So you've been sisters how many years?
At least 68 for me.
68. Wow. How long have you been together, Paul and Dennis?
28.
28?
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't sound so great when you see the sisters. That's look at that. Hopkins is 3,955 miles from Hawaii.
Wow.
Well, no wonder you haven't been to Hawaii. That's a long ways. 066. Oh wait, not I'm not supposed to be doing. Am I? Yeah, I'm using the wrong number. Why didn't somebody stop me? For God's sake, pay attention. All right, hang on a minute. I'm only supposed to be doing I's, N's, and G's. God in heaven. Why didn't somebody help me? All right, hang on a minute. Oh, of course, now all I'm getting is B's and O's. Hang on a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Anyway, so Paul and Dennis have a beautiful home. Now, I perform in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and they have a beautiful home. And you don't have any pets, though, right, Dennis and Paul?
No.
Is that because you have such a lovely home that you don't want to wreck it?
Dennis sheds a little bit, but other than that,
Dennis
it's fine.
does he shed?
Yeah.
And tell them how many cars you have. Oh, look at that. See, these are my shows at the Blue Moon in Rehoboth Beach. Look at that. Look how much fun we have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't
that nice? Isn't that beautiful over the years? And look at how different that you look. But and what's interesting is I never change. Isn't it something? It just, professional training and good clean living. It's probably too late for you gals, but tell your younger friends. G54. I's, N's, and G's. We're just making a T. Don't make it complicated. We'll be here for the rest of our lives. So Dennis and Paul, now what type of work do you do?
I'm a realtor, so I sell houses.
Okay. Yeah, I know what a realtor is. Okay. N34. It's just like everybody in Rehoboth Beaches that I bump into is a realtor. A lot of realtors down there.
True.
And then look at that crazy couch.
Yeah.
So apparently nobody's an interior design specialist.
Especially with the photos behind us.
Oh, look at that. Oh, they're beautiful. Tell them how many cars you have in your garage.
4 now.
But sometimes 5.
Yes.
In one garage. Can you imagine such a thing? They're beautiful cars, though. They like cars. And tell them what's the oldest car that you have. It's the cutest thing.
1931 Ford.
Yeah.
We did a frame off restoration.
Yeah, it's stunning. G49. It's stunning. I was over at their house for dinner, and we got to see, they showed us the cars, and but 5 in one garage. And so they have to stack the cars on top of each other. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, it was like, it was crazy. And 34 or 37. And what this says. Don't
And 37.
37. So now Mark and Michael, how long have you two been together? Obviously a long time.
35 years.
Wow.
Whoa.
35 years. Everybody's been together a long time. Nobody as long as Lori and Barb, though. And 39. And 39. And look at that beautiful decoration they have in the background. That beautiful rainbow. It could be a T-shirt. I'm not sure. It looks like a beautiful wall. It looks like it's hanging over something that I think I'm glad you're hanging.
Oh
it
yeah, I
over.
wore that T-shirt last year at your show when you brought me up on stage and said, "Look at this lovely shirt."
Oh, is that us at the show?
There we are.
Oh, I'm wearing my favorite dress. Look at that dress. It has kittens on it. I mean, your blouse is nice, but look at my dress. I love that dress. Seeing it, I mean, how can you not think you're a couple, Lori and Barb Severson? You both have
I mean,
the
that
same
was a
last
lovely
name.
dress. That was a lovely
You both
dress.
have the same last name. People are gonna think you're lesbians. It's just the way it goes. Not my fault.
Okay,
G56.
then. Okay, we come out.
There you go. There you go. Just try it once. Like Sherry's gonna do when she teaches that class laying on her bed. You know what I mean? She promised me. Now you heard her. She promised me she was gonna do that. And yeah, you don't make a promise to me without following through. Now, what numbers do I not need here? Okay, I don't need this, and I don't need the good heavens. Okay, so now, Mark, what do you do for work in San Diego? By the way, you live in San Diego. I make fun of California. I have to be quite honest. I'm not a real California gal per se, but I love San Diego. I love Long Beach. There's certain communities I just love, and because it's just so beautiful. Have you guys been to San Diego? It's stunning. It's so pretty. And LA, I don't know. I just can't. And I like LA. I like the people in LA. I have a lot of friends, but I don't find it pretty like San Diego. It's so beautiful. It's just stunning. N36. What type of work do you do in San Diego, Mark?
We both work in software.
Software. Okay. I-21. I wish I had a follow-up question to that. Well, okay. I know. I just thought of a follow-up question. What is software? What does that mean?
It's what makes hardware work.
It's hardware. It's what?
It's what makes hardware work.
It's what makes hardware work. Okay. I-26. Hardware. We just got the attention of all the lesbians listening. They love hardware, and they love tools and things that they can build. And,
We're more focused on dogs than we are technology.
What's that?
We're more focused on dogs than we are technology.
Oh,
Technology allows us to pay for the
Can you
dogs.
show us one of the dogs? I mean, are they living? Are they there?
Sitting behind us on the floor.
They're on the floor? Well, call one of them over. Don't they come when you call them?
Well, sometimes.
What are they,
Sometimes.
cats?
No. Pick up trouble.
Where's Lewis, by the way? Lewis, where are you? Oh, he's right in front of me.
So this is the one we just adopted.
Oh, look at.
He's a little nervous.
Oh, look at him.
We
Now,
were
is he a mix or is he purebred?
He's a Shar-Pei pit bull mix. We were fostering him for a few months while they were trying to find a home where the rescue was trying to find a home.
Forget it. Oh, forget it. You can't do that.
You call it foster failure, right?
So we're foster.
You can't do that. I could never foster. I would just
our-
end up with a lot of cats or dogs. I love dogs too.
He's our 10th dog we've rescued since we've been together.
Wow, that's amazing. And you got 4 of them at a time. Have you ever had 4 of them at a time before?
No, we haven't.
A lot of dogs. I-28. My friends who own the Blue Moon, Tim and Randy, they always have 4 dogs and a cat.
Oh, wow.
Ever since I know them, 4 dogs and a cat. And they are like fancy gays. They got a big house and all fancy furniture, and all of a sudden those dogs just run everywhere. It's just great. It's so much fun.
We just moved out of San Diego and moved to La Mesa because we wanted a house so we would have a yard for dogs.
Oh, you're not getting a house in San Diego.
Well, we did.
No, nobody's getting a house in San Diego. It's expensive.
La Mesa,
Now, where is that? Hang on. N44. Where is that according to San Diego?
We're 5 miles east of downtown San Diego. Not far.
Oh, 5 miles from downtown? Oh, that's close.
Just a little suburb.
That's where we take off from on the cruise ships. And we just did a cruise out of San Diego. Oh, I should have said hello to you. Sorry about that. But I had to come in and leave right away. I-23. Otherwise, I would have had coffee with you or something. I-23. But I had, look at that one. Now, that's the new one. Look at him.
That's
He's
truffle.
getting used to it. He's like, I know where my bread is buttered here. G58. Now, Lori and Barb, do you have animals?
I do. Yeah, I have 2 dogs.
Oh, are they there now?
No, I have them locked up in the bedroom.
Gee, I like that you had to think about that. Let's see. Do I have dogs? Are they here now? N35.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how that goes. Sort of like, did I brush my teeth this morning? I just do that all the time. It's like I can't remember. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've got a lot on my plate. You know what I'm saying?
When
I
I was
gotta leave at 6:00 tomorrow morning.
When I was married, we had 2 cats. One named yes, and one was named Bailey, and the other one named Irish. And then this other cat, a couple years later, just came into our life, and we named him Kareem. So we had Bailey, Irish, Kareem.
Oh. I'm gonna guess you're married to a man.
Yes.
That just sounds like something a straight couple would come up with. G59.
Yep. You're smart.
No, that sounds fun. I bet they were deer. Were they lovely animals? Did you love
They
them?
were.
Yeah. I know it's so hard. They don't live as long as we want them to. No, they never do. G51.
Yes.
Unlike a lot of people, I know. Like they just keep going on and on. You think, God, I wish they'd die, but they don't. They don't. Not soon enough in many cases. And 40. So now everyone but Mark and Michael have were at the original bingo. Mark and Michael, what were you doing at the early time of the pandemic that you weren't playing bingo? And I'll call a number first so you can think about it. G53. Now I'm going to roll some balls out, so don't answer right away because I can't hear when the machine's going. All right, hang on a minute. Now it's just the T, for God's sake. Just the T for Thanksgiving or thankfulness or thanks for giving. I can't remember what we called this. All right, so hang on a minute. Okay, now what were you doing during the beginning of the pandemic, Mark?
I think you just missed a memo.
He wasn't watching Bingo's notes.
Oh my gosh, look at that. So you take too long to answer and then it's over.
Wrong
This
answer.
is what happens. Yeah, that's why I didn't ask Paul and Dennis, because we'd be here all night. So, don't go anywhere, by the way. That doesn't mean you can leave, just because I'm critical of you. So hang on a minute now. Don't go anywhere, because now the next game, we're going to have everybody on at the same time and just see if we can start a fight. For the last time, I think it'd be fun. So, all right. So now, Chris, whatever your name is. God in heaven, where am I? Okay. So do we have, what happened?
We're somewhere between game 2 and game 3, but we get to announce that game.
Well, Lewis keeps sort of messing up my note cards.
It's because you gave him the dental treats instead of hot dogs. That's why he's doing that. It's
anyway,
so our winner is from
what's
Palm
behind
Springs.
you on your wall?
Oh, it's like a little green wall. Yeah.
Is it
I'm
green?
outdoors, Savannah.
But what's is it a shell?
No,
it's
like
the only reason I ask is because people have written in and asked me, and I'm like, I don't know. You should ask him, and they don't find you approachable. I guess I don't know. So what is it? A shell? What is it?
No, it's like they're cool little. We'll wait for it.
And why are you wearing pants?
I know.
I thought that was in your contract.
I don't know how they work. I don't understand it. Roger handles all that. But they're lights.
Roger. Who's Roger?
Roger, my partner.
Oh. Do I know this Roger?
You do, but I've been to 120 of them since we started the show, so it's understandable to not remember the current.
Well,
name.
not 120, but maybe a few. We'll say a few. But Roger, that sounds great. Congratulations. So anyway, so it's stuff you put on the wall. Like it looks like paper plates to me.
They look like dishes. They're kind of like dishes, but the thing in the middle is actually a light. It lights up. It's really cool.
Oh, can you light them up so we can see that, or is that not?
I will furiously text Roger to have him figure that out before.
Get Roger Dodger, get over there. Light up, light my plates.
That's exactly what I say to him when we're out here.
Yeah, if I had a nickel, right? So who won?
So there were a lot that came in at the very last second there, but of course only the first one wins, and that first one is lucky David Combs from Palm Springs, California.
Palm Springs, California. Hot dog, we got a winner.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
So now this last game, look at this. We're gonna end this on time. Is going to be a very simple game. So we're gonna get everybody on the screen at the same time. Look at Lewis comes up. Isn't that something? Just right at the right time. When I said I want everybody on the screen, the cat comes. Isn't he fan? He's so look at him. Look at the camera just for a minute. Look at the computer. Oh, isn't he handsome? He's so over here. Look over here. Over here. There he is. There he is. Isn't he handsome? He's so handsome. Oh, just love that cat. Anyway, and hello. So we're going to bring everybody on for this next game, for the last game. And one thing we're not going to do is we're not going to be sad. Yeah, because I'm still going to be performing across the country. You can still come see me in P-Town. You can see me. I perform every year in New York. I'm probably going to be in New Hope sometime this year, New Hope, Pennsylvania. I want to come back to San Diego, Mark and Michael. Love San Diego. Anyway, I'm on Atlantis Cruises. Like I say, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I always do my new show in Binghamton, New York, every year in the springtime. So I'm around. So if you just look at my calendar, we're not going to say goodbye tonight. We're going to play one more game, but we're not going to say goodbye. We're not going to be sad, because I know my friend, like I see my friend Natalie and her friends, and I see my friends Amy and a bunch of other people that come in a big group, Gnome Home, we call them. And I see all these friends. So we're not going to say goodbye. I hate saying goodbye. I don't say goodbye. I say see you later, because I'm going to see you later. So even though we're not doing the bingos, you still come see me. I'm going to do my holiday show, 10 holiday shows in Minneapolis at the Illusion Theater. So it's lots of places to come and see me, okay? And then you can always get a hold of me too, okay? So let's, first of all, let's introduce the last game. Now, the last game that we're going to play tonight is Lucky 7. And I did that because I knew we were going to chat, and I wanted time to visit, and we've been doing that. And so I didn't want a difficult game at the end. I wanted something easy, and that just means you just have to get 7 on one of your cards, and you can't use the free space. So that you can use any of the others. So there's no pattern to it. There's nothing. It's a lot like how this bingo runs. We don't know what's going on. There's no pattern to this. And so let me now, Naomi and Yvonne have a surprise for me. And they've been trying to flag me down because they want to get going because I told them it wasn't going to be more than an hour tonight, even though it's the last one. So I'm going to notify them. Keyboard. They're in a little bit of a rush. Oh. There they go. She left her trombone. Oh, well. I'll bring it in so it doesn't. Yeah, anyway, because I think that could rust out in the snow. So let's bring everybody on if we can for this last one, because we're going to call all the numbers and all the letters, and everybody's going to be on. Okay, Lewis is here. Everybody's here. Look at Lewis. Look at him. Isn't he handsome? He's so handsome.
Matt Doyle.
What's that?
Matt Doyle.
Matt Doyle. Oh, Matt Doyle. That's the name of the guy. Yes. Holy crap, Derek.
It's been 20 minutes of him saying that in my ear.
And those modes from Rehoboth Beach, are you the ones that thought of that?
No, Google is universal.
That's the guy who was on our cruise.
Yeah.
And he won a Tony Award in company singing. And I got, I volunteer in New York for Pride. I used to anyway. They don't do it anymore. And I used to go down to New York for a family movie night. And I volunteered as long as they gave me a hotel room. And then I would get to go to a show. And so I got to see Company the night after he won the 2 nights after he won the award, the first show back.
Awesome.
And it was really fun. Well, it's fun to be in the audience because they really cheered for him when he came out. And usually a woman does that song in Company called I'm Not Getting Married Tonight. And instead they made it a gay couple.
Right.
Yes. And so we had it was just amazing. So anyway, now here we go. Now this isn't going to take too many balls, okay? So we're going to call this a little bit slowly. I'm going to get probably only going to take like 10 balls, okay? And if you've seen me call the balls, that could be a half an hour. Because I do like to visit. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of yellows. Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
And I did mention that I'm missing one of the balls, right? And that I don't know which ball it is. Yeah. Has anyone figured it out yet? If you did, mail me a card. Yeah, don't call. I don't answer my phone. And I generally don't look at emails. But, you put it in the post.
Is it under the wheels of the trailer?
Who's talking? Who is talking?
Is it under the wheels of the last trailer?
Could be with that crazy toaster.
Yeah,
that crazy toaster that I do my show. It's on artificial intelligence. I-20. My new show is called. Well, that's not so new anymore. I do a new show beginning of April and take it to P-Town. And I did this last time. I did Phony Baloney. And so if you come to my show in Minneapolis, I do a portion of Phony Baloney, and then I do holiday stuff. And we may film the show. Have any of you seen downloaded the holiday show?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, a couple of you have. That's good.
Oh,
and Mark and Michael wasn't expecting you to say yes, so don't worry. No pressure. Oh, 66. I know you're busy. You're in California. You got the 4 dogs, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? You are busy. That is really wonderful. Those dogs are really beautiful. You should be congratulated on that. And now, do you have to clean between the folds? I'm talking to Michael, Mark, and Michael. I know, so nobody else answers. I know. Oh no. I saw Sherry start to talk. Well, no. Talking about the Sharpays, not you. Oh, Phony Boy. Thank you, Michael. Oh, hey, I know Michael. Hey, Kristen. Oh my gosh, I have coffee with her in this summertime too. So, G59. So, do you have to clean between the folds, or how does that work?
Oh, they're okay. One of them needs a little extra bathing.
Oh, he does? Because I would think that would get kind of oof.
No, most of them outgrow the wrinkles, but some of them don't. Sam got a lot of wrinkles.
Yeah.
See, it's okay. They can have wrinkles, and that looks good.
It looks fine on them.
Us,
yeah,
not so much.
I'm glad you said that.
Well,
I mean, I think everyone we were there with you, Mark, before you even said that. We were like, oh yeah, G47. So now, Derek and Eric, are you in any plays or anything, or Derek, or what are you doing?
You can ask the consultant if he's in plays. That'll work.
Right, and we know better than that.
I'm about to direct a production of Into the Woods.
Really?
At
Where?
Dalton High School on the Upper East Side.
Ooh, old money. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet they've. Oh, look at the picture. Oh my gosh, Joe, have I not been asking for photos? Look at these beautiful photos. Holy smokes. So, Eric, you're a bodybuilder, it looks like.
I'm not a member. I'm a consultant. I'm deeply boring.
Right, but yet you look good. Not that interesting, but you look good. So, good for you. And then it looks like who are the ladies?
Those would be us as well.
Really?
We did drag one year.
I look like a Russian spy, but yeah.
My name is.
Well, you look like the reverse of me with the white hair and the dark skin. It's like the negative image of me.
Her name is Frida Blacks. Frieda Blacks.
Black?
Frida Blacks.
Frida Blacks. All right, if you say so. All right, B4. So now, Sherry, you should come to Minnesota, see my holiday show sometime, Sherry. Sherry works 2 jobs. How many you work in? Do you still work in Vermont?
I still work in Vermont. I still work in Rhode Island, and then I'm teaching nursing online for the master's program at a university in Vermont.
In bed.
In bed.
Yeah, at some time. You
With
promised
the
me you're going
one
to do
size
that.
fits no one gown.
Exactly. And what kind of nursing? Look at all the pictures of us. Oh my gosh. Look at all that. That's amazing. Look at all the fun photos. Oh, and then your daughter,
And
right?
my daughter, my oldest son.
Oh my gosh, you guys. It's going to make me cry. Look at all these pictures. This has been many years. Look at us
It
all.
has been. I think you in the silver dress, I think, was 2011 in Stowe, Vermont. You were at the Winter Rendezvous.
Wow. Yeah, that was a while ago. I
That was a while
remember.
ago.
I just remember it took a stick of butter to get me into that thing. Even then, and I was thinner then, but whew, that was a tough one. And then I sort of couldn't take a deep breath for like hours. It was really that was a tough one. But I look great, right?
You look fabulous. Yes.
Oh my gosh, hang on a minute. Oh, 69. This is an incredible night. We've never had 2 69s in the same night. Acme whistle. The Acme whistle. Oh, you just can't go wrong. And that's actually what it's called. 069. 069. So, okay, now did we miss any pictures? Did anybody send pictures that we didn't show? I can't remember. Oh, we saw those. Yeah, we saw those. That's we can't keep going back to Dennis and Paul. I'll explain later, but we can't do that again. Okay. So, there we go. The pastor and his very gay partner. Doesn't do hair. Doesn't. I forgot again. What was it again? What was it?
What he does?
Yeah.
Interior decorator?
There you go.
Interior decorator. That's right. Does that require speaking? Because you haven't spoken once tonight. I'm just wondering. 062. 062.
Just say consultant, she'll move on.
Yeah. To something else, though. To something else. I know. 071. 071. So anyway, now does anyone have any big plans now that you're not going to be busy with bingo? Now, anybody got big plans for the holiday? Anyone throwing a big holiday party? What are we doing? Anybody?
We're going.
064. Yeah, it's 064. Yeah, it just.
We're going to
talked about this before. Oh, someone's answering. What? Who's answering? Paul and Dennis, you have money. Aren't you doing something? See their house. It's five cars in the garage. They have so many cars, they have to stack them on top of each other. It's nuts. Like, what do you do? Real estate, and what do you do?
Oh, I'm a data architect.
A data architect. All right.
I can't tell you the company, but it's spelled IBM.
Okay, the initials, right. I can't tell you what it is, but the initials are IBM. I-16. I didn't know they were still in business, so that's good. Oh! Here we go, our last bingo. Let's see. Hang on, everybody. Hang on. Buckle your seatbelts. Let's see who won the very last game of bingo. We have to find out. Now, Chris is going to be coming in momentarily. I got to move over so you can see the R.
I couldn't be more excited as Vice Mayor.
Oh, my gosh. You got one of the plates lit up.
Yeah, see, yeah, they light up. See, it's cute, right?
Yeah, it's adorable. But how come only one of them's lit up?
Well, because I apparently forgot to charge the rest of them. So
you have to charge them?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds awful.
Exhausting. It's exhausting.
Yeah, you have to. So,
The vice
all
mayor.
the lights in your house are just the ones on the wall?
No, not all the lights in the house. Some are solar. They self-charge. Yeah.
Some are solar. Oh, you're a little too woke for me. I can't. It's getting to be too much.
Yeah.
So,
well,
so
I'm
what's
super excited because as mayor of Vice Mayor of Wilton Manors, to say that the final winner is actually from Wilton Manors is somebody I know. Keith Huber from Wilton Manors won the final.
I know Keith Huber. Really?
Yes,
Is he
yes.
one?
He's the
Our
one.
last winner on Bingo Bonanza, everybody.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, it has been one fabulous run with all of you. And as I said, I'm not saying goodbye because I want to see you all. I want to see you on the road. Want to see you come to P-Town, visit me there. Want to see me in Rehoboth Beach. Want to see me in LA and the different and in Philly, hopefully New Hope, and New York and all the places I perform. And so come and see me. Look at my look at where I'm performing around the country and tell me who you are when you see me and tell that it's Bingo Bonanza. So bring on all of our guests if you would, Joe. I want to thank Joe Whitus, who has been so wonderful and made this look so fabulous over the years. Chris Caputo, thank you so very, very much. And also Matt Farber and Bob. We love Bob Rogan. He's the one that comes our guest. Let's spell it together. Here we go. Ready? Everybody now. L is for the way you look at me. What's next? O is for the only one. Here we go.
Oh, gosh. No.
That's a hard one.
I love this.
Love was made for me and you, and you, and you, and you. I love you all. Good night. Here we go. Oh, I almost got Lewis. All right. Good night, everybody. Lewis ran away. Well, I love you all. See you on the road.
Bye bye, Bingo Bonanza. We'll miss the harp and we'll miss the gong. We'll miss Lewis and the bingo song. Bye bye, Bingo Bonanza. Here's to all the hours of fun. Here's to all the games we've won. Bye bye, Bingo Bonanza. We'll miss the friends and the songs you sang. We'll miss your saw and the Richfield gang. Bye-bye, Bingo Bonanza. Thank you, Miss R, for getting us through COVID. You kept us healthy just like Paxlovid. Bye-bye, Bingo Bonanza. Your magic mirror saw us. You never held back. Kept us all together just like the balls in your sack. B-I-N-G-O Bonanza. These are all the things you taught us. V is for be nice to each other. I is for I love Miss Richfield. N is for you're never alone. G is for gong means let's get started. O is for open up the slider. Bingo Bonanza. B is for beer for Naomi. I is for I dropped another ball. And is for now it's time for a treat for Lewis. G is for go to P-Town and see your show. O is for oh how we love Miss Richfield. Bye bye Bingo Bonanza. Thank you for the years of fun. Thank you for all you've done.